Let's check in on Sheldon. Oh, it's time for the final reveal. 3, 2, 1. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. If you're new here, my name is Carson and welcome to my channel. Today, I am finally going to be remodeling this 10-gallon cichlid tank. Used to be the turtle tank, that's why the water is only halfway. But as you probably know, in my last video, I moved the turtle into the 55. So in this video, I'm going to be obviously raising the water level all the way to the top, moving some stuff around. I even got a few new decorations for this tank. As you probably already know, this tank is home to my convict cichlid killer. I've raised him ever since he was a baby. Here's some of his baby pictures. He was a cutie, but now he is pretty big. So he definitely needs more room. I feel bad leaving this water halfway. So we're gonna get all that handled. Let's get right into it. But first, let's check in on Sheldon. Oh, might have scared him a little bit. Sheldon is loving his basking area. I see him up here all the time. And there he goes. There he is. Loves his new, bigger tank. I get a lot of questions asking if he gets along with these fish, and as far as I know, he does. I haven't seen him like going for any. I haven't seen any going for him. He seems to be doing just fine. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove all of the decorations. The next thing I'm gonna do is remove Killer from the tank. I'm gonna put these plants in here. Make them feel a little bit more at home. Maybe. What I'm doing now is removing the background so I don't damage it. The background is now off, and now the next thing I'm gonna do is get all the rocks out of the tank. I'm probably gonna use a strainer. Alright guys, that took so much longer than I'm willing to admit, but the sand and the gravel are finally separate. If I had to guess, that took probably 30 to 45 minutes. Definitely never having sand and gravel together again. That was horrible. But now I'm just gonna kind of scrub the inside and outside of the glass, and then we're gonna start filling it up with water, water conditioner, and gonna start putting the decorations back in. As you can see, I just filled the tank about 1/3 of the way, and I'm actually gonna move it into my room again so that it's not like super heavy for me to have to carry. Checking in on Killer, I put an aerator in there. He's doing good. So I'm gonna move the tank back into my room, then we will fill it the rest of the way, and then we will put all the decorations and the filter back in. And I actually have a few new decorations that I'm also gonna be putting in there. Alright guys, the tank is now full. The next thing I'm going to do is put the filter in. Filter is now running. Now I'm gonna clean off all the decorations. This is like some coral thing. I don't know what it's called, but my dad had it in one of his old fish tanks. So I'm gonna put it in here. There we go. Next up we have a new plant that I just bought for this tank. There we go. Next up we have the same rock that was in there before. I just rinsed it off. Next we have the same old plants that were in there before. Over here. Yeah, I like that. And one last thing I'm gonna do is make a little stack of rocks right here in the middle. There we go. Adding in the volume of all of those decorations actually made the water level rise, so it actually is above the output of the filter, so I'm gonna scoop some of the water out. There we go. I'm now gonna put the background back on there. Alright guys, the background is on, the light is plugged in, and it's time for the final reveal. 3, 2, 1. There's only one thing left to do, and that is put Killer back in the tank. It's actually a couple days later, and as you guys know, I always like to show you how the tank is looking after like 24 hours or so. And as you can see, the tank is looking great. The water is crystal clear. Killer actually dug a hole in this back corner. This is where he spends most of his time. That's what I figured he would do. He's always liked little caved in spaces. That is gonna do it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, join the fish gang by hitting that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I'm going to see you in the next video.